Hey guys, Third Gen Farmer here. I'm back, and it's a little bit later, as you can tell outside here. And so I think it's about 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9, somewhere around that ballpark. I should have looked, my bad. We are September 5th today, and we're doing still canola harvest here. We're just getting down. We're just about done our canola harvest. I just fired up the Mac. It's got to air up here a little bit. It's not too low, so I won't be waiting too long, but I just got to the farm and I'm gonna bring this truck out to Dad out in the field because he's giving her right now. The other truck's almost full, so this one's empty, and then I'll do a swap out, dump the other truck, etc. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some nighttime, evening kind of combine and video here for you guys. Probably not gonna be too long. Hopefully it'll just kind of be today, but I'll take you guys along, and yeah. So I'm gonna bring this girl to the field. It'll be my ride, and yeah, it's gonna be great. So it is a little bit smoky outside. I don't know if you guys can tell. It just rolled in today. This morning was nice and clear, but now it's a little bit smoky. There's some fires in central BC, I think, and we're kind of getting some of that smoke, but it's not too bad. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. There, we're just getting to the field here. I'm just taking it nice and slow. It's pretty bumpy, and I'm waiting for Dad anyways, so. But yeah, we're just about done. As you can see, I know, again, it's really bumpy, but yeah, we only got probably about 30 acres left, honestly, and this is our very last canola here. It's the last any crop anyways, so once we're done this, we're done harvest. So we're probably gonna actually, everything goes all right, we'll finish harvest tomorrow, I guess, so. But anyways, yeah. It's a nice evening either way, so. Field overall, I guess I should give you guys a little bit of a summary, seeing as we're almost done. The canola at the beginning of this of harvest here, it wasn't looking amazing. Like, it wasn't looking bad, but it kind of was looking like we'd be a little bit below our average, possibly, like, which was quite shocking. But hey, it turned out we were at average for the beginning, and now towards the end here, we're above average. Like, we filled bins that we thought we were only gonna just barely fill by the end of harvest, and they've been full now, and been taking off more and more trucks, so it's great. I think we're gonna be slightly above average. It's not gonna be an insane crazy crop, but it's still a pretty good crop, and it's still pretty high up there on our yield lists, and we're happy with it. We're definitely happy with the crop and everything. And we're just about aired up here. We're still airing up. The truck just takes time, and it's been sitting here for a while, I think. Alright, so we're back in the morning now, and as you can see, the trees are right there, and this is everything we have left this year. Both fortunately and unfortunately. Kind of wish those just kept going and going and going, but no, that's well, I'm not sure how many acres, but probably only like 20 acres here, 10 acres, whatever. It's not very much, so we'll be done that shortly here. And yeah, I'm hoping that this little bit will fill a truck. That'd be great, but probably not. But hey, here's hoping. And yeah, we're almost there. We're almost done harvest 2024, just about. But so as far as harvest goes this year, all in all, it wasn't too bad. We had quite a few breakdowns, actually. Just repeated breakdowns with Dad's combine, and then my header, and just kind of here and there. And also, as soon as we got to the wheat, our grain auger, I mean, I could kind of hear it anyways. It sounded like a U-joint maybe it was going. But then I could hear it. I could definitely hear, hear and smell it and everything. And yeah, we're burning it up. But you know, it was still going. But then here in the canola, while we were doing this, it was about halfway through the canola, and yeah, the auger just decided. Well, eventually now it decided that the bearing, it threw the bearing out on the front, one of the main bearings there, and then the U-joint went at the same time. So I think it was a bit of both. The U-joint probably caused the bearing to go, and vice versa, maybe, I don't know. But either way, so we switched out the bearing on it and switched out the U-joint. My hands were so greasy and everything. It was just, and I needed both hands. I couldn't really show you what I was doing there, because when I was, you know, had the bearing pulled and everything, my hands were just so greasy. Can't do anything. Or I shouldn't say when I pulled the bearing. I didn't pull the bearing. Dad pulled the bearing. But the U-joint, I did the U-joint, and yeah, same thing. It was all greasy, even after cleaning it up and stuff, and we're just trying to get it together. But I'll show you guys when we're unloading here. If I think of it, I'll show you guys the repaired U-joint and everything. But now it doesn't really make, it's pretty quiet, which is great. That means there's no clunking going on, so nice and tight, and it's working. Most importantly, it's working, and it's working great. Yeah, so we got that fixed up. Again, just a couple little things throughout harvest, but all in all, our yields are pretty good. Our peas slightly below average, our wheat's best wheat yielding we've ever had, and our canola, I think, seeing as we're pretty much done and everything, I can safely say that we're slightly above average on it as well. Again, not our best crop, not our worst, not even close. So yeah, we're definitely on the higher end for our canola. Now the issue we're gonna have this year is input costs were really high, unfortunately. Yeah, so our input costs for all the fertilizer and the canola seed went up this year. Prices just, you know, they've been steadily going up, and this year was no different. I think our chemicals stay roughly about the same, maybe a little bit higher, because we burned off a little bit more this year. But yeah, so obviously that's not ideal, because unlike the prices of our inputs going up, the prices of the commodities of our grain have gone down. So the peas are holding, the peas are about where they were at. However, the wheat, it went down a little bit, and the canola is like half the price. I kid you not, it is just about there. I think it is about 55% or 60% of the price that it was last year and years prior. So that is a huge kick, because we could get a 40 bushel crop right now, a 50 bushel crop, and it'd be as if we got a 20 or 25 bushel crop previously, right? So it makes a massive difference. And the canola, it costs the most to put in. You know, to seed 10 acres of canola in seed alone was 800 bucks. So $800 for 10 acres for seed. And then our fertilizer was, oh shoot, I have to figure it out what it worked out to being per acre. I kind of can't remember, but again, it was pretty high up there as well. Which you need to put a fair amount down with the canola, because you know canola really likes that fertilizer, that's for sure. It takes a lot of nutrients from the soil, so we give it a lot of nutrients, and the spray for it, right? Like, it all adds up, and so that part kind of sucks. I'll be honest. That's the downside to it, and we're hoping that those prices will go back up, but for as far as the near future, it doesn't look like they are. So I don't know. We'll hold on to our canola probably for a little bit here and take it as it goes, but hopefully get our other crops sold to make up our expenses, and by then let's hope that this canola price will go up, because yeah, it's not looking great. So anyways, I'll keep motoring along here, and good wind today. Right now we're not going, the dust is kind of following us, but when we turn around it'll be great. The dust will be heading behind us, but Yeah, it's a pretty nice day out. There's a little bit of smoke in the air, but you know what? Overall, it's not too bad. So, but. And yes, I did clean my windows. I literally cleaned my windows, and this is my first pass. But because of this wind, they'll probably get pretty dusty. So I didn't clean this one. I forgot to clean that one. But I think I kind of mention it pretty much every year or every other year or so. But in case you haven't gone back or haven't seen my other videos, I mean, I encourage you to go and check them out from previous years and everything. But I'm just gonna give I'll try and give a really quick rundown on what we're doing here, kind of how this quickly works and everything. So first we came about 2 or 3, 4, couple videos back. We were swathing this. So basically with the swather, canola is standing, cut it down, and it lays it into these swaths. Now these swaths will sit for 2 to 3 weeks, and now they're all ripe. So now we can come through with our combine, and there's all these belts on the header. So, and with all these fingers as well. So if you see the fingers there, they're gonna grab the canola, and they're gonna bring it in. And then on my header, I just have this extra tarp, and it just gives me more time. The header just elongates the header, but yeah, there's another tarp, and it basically conveys it in to the combine. Then there's this drum in here that's going to rotate, as you can see, quite fast, and it's going to bring that and canola and shove it into the combine right underneath me here. And right underneath, that's the throat of the combine, also known as the feeder house is the technical term for it, right? And it has this chain inside. It's gonna grab the canola. Canola's gonna feed right under my feet here, basically. And then it's gonna be fed into the big cylinder. This big cylinder is gonna be turning, which is our rotor. That's indicated by our speed here. That's gonna be turning really fast, and it has these bars on them. These bars are gonna come around, and they're gonna rub against the canola crop, and in between what we call concaves. So I don't have 2 hands here, but I'll use the steering wheel. So the bar is going to come along, and it's going to push the canola into those concaves every time as it's rotating around, and it's going to thresh the grain because it's pushing against. It's going to pop the grain out. The grain's going to fall through because it's like there's gaps in between the bars. These are the concaves I'm talking about here. And the grain's gonna fall through. The crop's gonna continue through the rest of the combine. It's gonna shoot out the back, as we can kind of see there. And that's gonna be everything. Anything that you see coming out of the back of the combine, that's what we don't want. Or ideally, there shouldn't be any canola coming out the back. It's just all this extra straw and stuff. And the canola is gonna go through, and be augured into the back. And we have sieves in the back that are gonna shake like this. And that's what broke on Dad's combine. But yeah, they're gonna shake like this, and then it's gonna allow that canola to fall through. And because we have them set so then the canola will fall through, but the straw will just glide and shake over top of them and shake right out. And then it's gonna make its way up an auger and into our grain tank. Now that doesn't look super duper clean. I think it's kind of because of the wind too. It's kind of pushing all the chaff to this side, so it makes it look a little worse. It could also be slightly out of set. We were getting pretty nice canola, at least that we're happy with, but that does look on the dirtier side. I might have to, it's only 15 acres, but yeah. So that's your quick rundown. Hopefully that kind of, again, if you have questions, you just ask, or check out some other videos as well in my my channel. I encourage it. I got some other stuff and kind of explain it, but well, we're just about done here. I know it looks a little funny, but when you're combining, you want to combine the same way that you swathed. It just picks up better. And yeah, I swathed this one first and then I swathed that one. There's reasons why I won't get into them. Long story, but anyways. So we're just about done. Just this one and then that one and we're done. All of our harvest 2024 in the canola. So alrighty, here's our last pass that we're taking. And once this is done, that means this field's done. That means canola's done. That means that we are done harvest 2024. So it's exciting times. It's always good, you know, finish up. I would love if there was even more harvest, of course, more drought to bring in, but hey, it's been good. It's very early for us to be done. I think it's September 6th today, if I remember correctly, and 7th today. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. It doesn't typically happen where we're finishing up at the beginning of September. Typically we'd only be starting harvest around now. So yeah, it's hey, it's good times. Good times. So here we are, we're on the home stretch. It's the last little bit of crop for a whole another year. It's gonna be another year until we're here, till we reseed and get rewards again and take these off. So let's enjoy the last couple moments here. Just like that, the 2024 harvest is complete. And now we're at the wrong end of the field, but that's okay. We are done. Alrighty, let's go dump into the truck. Let's get our combine cleaned up, put away, and truck cleaned up, put away, and yeah. So now, even with that harvest that is complete, we still got a lot of work to do around here, and I hope to take you guys along with us throughout that work. We're going to be doing some harrowing, which is already underway, and you guys will have a video coming up on that here shortly. And we got spraying to do, fall spray, kind of kill off those weeds. It is a little bit early. Typically we like to kill them off, spray that down, and then right as it's freezing up and the weeds and plants will take that chemical to the roots as their hibernation for the summer. But we might have to hit it twice, we'll see. But we have that to go. We've got a lot of cleanup to do. We purchased, I can't remember if I've mentioned it in videos in the past, but we did purchase a massive shed. This is a steel frame shed, tarp shed basically. And it's a 50 by 100 by 23 feet tall. And we gotta prep that pad for it, maybe get it set up, probably not, but we'll see. So we got that to do, and there's a list of tons of things. We gotta get Dad's combine all fixed up, and just a bunch of other maintenance and stuff just before winter hits here. So you look forward to that, hopefully, and yeah. Alright, so back at the yard, I just figured to show you guys that universal I was talking about and the bearing. So the bearing is the one right down in there. I don't know if you can kind of see way in there. That's the bearing that kind of went. And then the universal is right inside, or not this one, but this one here that you're looking at. That one went, so that's all new, as you can hopefully kind of see. So now that's golden there. Hopefully that'll last for a while. And then I also just had to fix, there's a leak coming from that door on the bin. Kind of sucks, there's a bunch of foam there, which is great in theory, but the mice like to chew through it, and the squirrels and everything. So then it leaves a bunch of leaks, so kind of sucks that way, but anyways. Alright, so we're unloading here, and just into this bin here, and I'm watching up there that guy. He's black right now, but when that bin's full, he'll turn yellow like those ones over there. So I'm kind of watching that, because as soon as that turns yellow, I gotta shut this thing down. But yeah, so anyways, I'm kind of watching that, and yeah, dumping the last of our canola here. So it's just the front hopper that we had nothing put in the back, so it might all go in. I'm not gonna complain if it doesn't go in, but yeah, and the auger, probably from a previous video, you can tell it's a lot quieter, way quieter. So really happy about that fix. And that's what it looks like. It's all switched to yellow. This bin is full, and there's still stuff left in the truck with it, which again, I'm okay with. I am a-okay with, but yeah, now we don't really want to start another bin just for that. So I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.